This is me and Bruce Heller's video project for Miss Stack for 2013. Take 1. Today, Brutus was in his stables, writing in his journal. Today was a very questionable day between a good one and a bad one. I went to see Caesar today in the street after his victory in battle. When Cassius approached me and said that he thought Caesar was not a very good or reliable man, I really didn't know what to say until Cassius said he is talking about us now. Sure enough, I looked, and Caesar and Casca was looking at us and was discussing something. I told Cassius that I was curious to what they were saying. When Caesar left, Cassius stopped Casca and asked him what they were saying. Casca said that Caesar did not trust him, and I wasn't sure if I should either. Later tonight, I went home and told Portia that I was very confused and upset. She made me tell her, so I did. I told her about people had a conspiracy thoughts about Caesar, though she did not agree, and I said I do not either. Though when we went inside, we found a note from the people over him saying that they wanted him to be gone. They don't want him to be king, and they didn't even want him in the place. So I told Cassius that we need to assassinate him for the good of Rome. Even though he is a friend, he still needs to be killed for the Rome. A day after Caesar's death, Brutus writes again in his journal. I had decided that Caesar had to be assassinated because of what he might become. The conspirators have joined me in the help to kill Caesar. We decided to do it at the place of throne in front of his congressmen. Antony will be spared, though. When we arrived at the capital, Caesar was talking with his congressmen. We all shouted death to Caesar. Then they began stabbing him. After his many wounds, he turned me and shuffled over and wanting my help. I then drew my dagger and stabbed him. I could see the devastation in his eyes. I began to feel remorse for what I had done. To not show dishonor for Caesar, I made them wash their hands in his blood. I allowed Octavius to throw a funeral in the town square for him. Later, after the war of Octavius and Brutus and Cassius over the death of Caesar, Brutus writes, "This day was the darkest day of my life. Me and Cassius took our armies and went to fight Octavius, for he was fighting us for killing Caesar. The battle was tremendous. Many was lost. Even my friend Cassius took his own life. Octavius, the man who was fighting in Caesar's name, had a real fire in his eye for us. Now, after Cassius' death, I can truly see now that we were wrong. I killed a good friend, and I am destroying Rome by this war, and the only thing I truly love is Rome. So this is my last journal entry, for I am taking my own life for the better of Rome."